out to SPM. You know, it's all love, it's all love. I'm a living warrior. I'm a living warrior. You may say I was born from a woman, had the receiver pulling me out and laying me out. My mom staring in doubt. I wasn't breathing, but she believed in the sun. Then all of a sudden my fingers started moving. The devil had tried to take me, but I fucking woke up and cried. It was my victory cry, and from then on I knew I was systematically made to survive. Cause that night my life was on the line. I could've died during that minute, but then it would've made my mother the saddest woman on earth. So my pride kept me alive, and it continued to help me thrive. When life threw more shit at me, like when my mom left my dad cause he was an alcoholic, and the only way to solve it was to leave his ass. At the time I was only 3, didn't understand what it meant to get a divorce, but then the course it would later come and help me as a teenager. I'm a living warrior. I'm a living warrior. I'm a living warrior. I'm a living warrior. Now I'm a teenager, my dad is basically a stranger. Only had a couple summers with him as a kid. I was 8, 11, MC7E wasn't even born yet, and I admit the summers were the greatest. The latest I seen him was last year when I was 14, and one thing I noticed is that he really showed love. Wasn't nothing compared to what he showed in the summers. Plus I only saw him once out of the whole week he was there with Hugo. So you know I wasn't really able to appreciate the moment, or maybe I just didn't feel the need to appreciate. But don't worry, old man, I forgive you. It's all love, you're a human just like me. Plus I don't think I ever cried, and if I did, it was just the drips of ink falling on a piece of paper. Cause my mama always made sure I never lacked love. Plus she's brought me up a long way, being mother and father. And I admit I've had times when I act like a little bitch, just misbehave, treating her the opposite way of how she should be treated. Man, my mama should be laying in bed making me feel the great pick by hand from a perfect brand. Anything in her demand she'll have, and if I say no, I should get a backhand to the face and stop acting like a motherfucking disgrace. I'm a living warrior. I'm a living warrior. I'm a living warrior. I'm a living warrior. Throughout my whole life I've had several ups and downs, going through phases trying to find out who I really am. Like damn, it's like my whole life has been an exam, trying to find out how much I can resist the mayhem. So I stand up tall, put my best foot forward, when my stare never lowered, cause I ain't no coward. Y'all remember what my pride does? Yeah, it's in my life once. So if you think I'ma let anything take that shit from me, then it's gonna get ugly. Cause honestly, I'm a fucking Apache, and I lead myself to life even if I have to bleed. But I never be a pussy, cause then I'm bound to get fucked. Imagine how hard it's been to construct myself and not corrupt myself. You really need to learn how to love yourself in order to do that. I never knew that rap would be the gift that God sent for me. Now I thankfully use that in order to express myself and to tell my stories. Raps like this can't be made in laboratories, cause they come from within my fucking heart. The place in my body full of scars, and it's full of hardcore dedication and appreciation. And I ain't saying I'm done with the struggles, cause I know there's probably more on the way. But hey, I'ma stay on my lane and maintain my pride, cause I'm a motherfucking warrior.